What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Film Time. Before we dive into the video, make sure you do subscribe to the channel and turn on post notification bells on. But without further ado, today we'll be talking about the unseen files at Bar Rescue and times fights got really bad. Coming up first is NorCal Bar. When four sisters manage a bar without having a clear description of who would actually control the place, the bar goes into utter chaos. Though one of the sisters, Melissa, has her own bar separately which operates very well, this bar is in desperate need of transformation. When John Taffer questions about the happenings at the bar, the servers clearly describe how there is barely any authority that fully controls the business. Additionally, the sisters fail to acknowledge the mediocrity of their drinks and the items served on their menu, which further makes John Taffer very furious.
Food is mediocre. Rather than having an open mind, they're defending mediocrity. They've got to change their attitudes.
Coming up next is The Dugout. As John Taffer explains, the dugout owners kept on digging themselves into debt by continuously borrowing when their profits fall short. When the owner gets confronted about the cleanliness at his bar, he shows a very surprising attitude. He answers by saying that the AR gets cleaned every day, so the visible fruit flies and insects crawling all over the place isn't his fault at all.
This guy won't talk to his customers. He won't talk to Phil. Won't talk to Ryan. Let's see if he talks to me.
Next up, we have Rock and Roaches. The bar named Headhunters had a serious roaches problem, where the staff and the customers alike all had been witnessing movements of these nasty insects. The bar had sort of become famous for its dirtiness. What is more surprising is the fact that the bar owners hadn't paid their employees in months. When the owner gets questioned, he blatantly refuses the existence of a bug problem, but when John forces him to accept it, he goes on by saying that there are bugs all over America.
So he touches raw chicken, then he touches the handle of the refrigerator, then he takes the hot dog.
Next up, we have Old Face Bar. Physical assault is a grave offense if it happens from anyone who owns the place or manages instead of the owner. At the Old Face Bar, the manager happened to beat her employee and no one really stood up to stop her. John had to jump in to stop the fight when he confronted the owner about how on earth can her manager assault an employee. Her husband comes up and starts yelling back at John. The owner also verbally attacks the employee by saying that she asks for the beating up all the time, as if it was all her fault.
Won't talk to Ryan. Let's see if he talks to me.
Look at all these bars that are around you upstairs. They're doing a great.
Next up, we have the Pirate Bar. A pirate themed bar with the name of Pirates Tavern was in desperate need of help when the bar was yielding no profits for the owner. When John asked her why she had been conning her visitors by providing bad quality food, she had no explanation for herself, and she even said that she isn't ashamed of it.
Flies everywhere. Flies breed off of yeast. They breed off of filth. They build nests and they grow out of your drains.
Now guys, lastly we have the Mummy's Boy. Despite losing $4,000 a month, the Mummy's Boy, whose mother pays his rent, has the audacity to defend his unhygienic activities. When John explains to the owner that his lack of consideration for personal hygiene will lead to someone getting sick one day, he replies by blatantly denying the possibility of anyone getting sick.
I don't even know what to say right now because I'm so enraged. This man is...
Now guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, Film Time. But without further ado, if there are any other honorable mentions, make sure you do comment it down below in the comment section. Also, make sure you like the video if you did enjoy it and you made it this far. But yeah, it's been Film Time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.